Hey everyone, it is Tasha, and today I thought to show you guys how I made these cute Jack Skellington Bezel charms. These guys are just absolutely adorable, and it's all made out of polymer clay on the bezel charm. There's two different expressions, and I think today I'll show you guys how to make this guy. They're so cute. Like, Halloween is my favorite time of year, and the one thing I just love about these charms is they glow in the dark. Here, let me show you. How cute is that? So I thought today we are gonna do a Halloween video. Alright guys, let's get started, and I'll show you what you need to make these cuties. So the clay that you're gonna need is pearl clay. I use the brand Sculpey. Glow in the dark clay. Black clay. The tools that I use is a dotting tool. I guess you can call this like a medium. And a large. I also use pokey needle point tool, a blending tool, a paintbrush, and also black chalk pastel. Alright, now that I've shown you guys everything you need, not everything apparently. Also, really important part, a bezel charm. You can use any size you want. I prefer to use the round size so it looks exactly like his head, but you can pick whatever bezel charm you like. Now that I've shown you guys everything that you need, let's get started. Alright, so first off, we need to mix the clay. So I will probably use about half of that, and a good chunk of that, and pretty much mix it together until it's completely combined. Also, a neat little trick that I have learned, especially if I'm mixing glow-in-the-dark clay with a white clay and I'm not quite sure if it's mixed in properly, I like to use my UV torch and I go over it, and you can see the white clay and also the glow-in-the-dark clay, and you can tell that it's not mixed quite yet. So you can keep on mixing until you get a solid color, and then you know that you're ready to go. Just thought to show you guys that neat little trick. Alright, now I will continue to mix, and I will be back. Alright, now that everything is completely mixed, we'll just check with our light and see how it's a solid color now, because everything is mixed perfectly. So, now that that's all done, what we will do is grab our bezel charm, take a piece that we need for clay, grab our charm, put it right there, and what I like to do is roll it up in the ball, and I will flatten it out. Let's zoom out just a tad. Alright, now that we zoomed out a little bit to give me some space here, yeah, you flatten it out and you kind of gauge on how much you want in the charm. See, for me that's just a tad bit too much. And roll it back up in the ball. And we flatten it out again. And we put it in the charm. Figure out, yeah, that's pretty much what I want. I want it to be a bit thicker and a little bit over the edge just a bit, because sometimes the clay does pull back once you bake it. You can see just a little bit there, but pulled back just a little bit. So sometimes I'll give it enough clay just to go over the edges just a little bit. So this is perfect. So now that you have that and you have your size that you want, the one thing I forgot to show you that you also will need so it can be nice and secure inside your charm is a little bit of liquid clay. So grab a little bit of your clay. You don't need much. Pretty much. That's probably a good. Alright, and then we put it in there. You can use it like a glue, and it should seal it in there quite nicely. Like so. That should be good. Only need a little bit. Then, of course, we grab our clay that we used and we put it inside. Make sure you shape it around. And make it the shape that you want. That is perfect. Alright. I'm gonna grab that piece of cat hair that's in there because it's really in there. There we go. Got that. I'm gonna use a little bit of my cleaner, which I have to get more of. And Q-tip. There we go, that. And just quickly clean it up a little bit so we have a nice clean surface. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go and clean this and I shall be back. Alright, now that I've somewhat cleaned it, because I'm gonna have to clean it again in a little bit, we are gonna figure out where to put the eyes. So I go about here, here. That looks pretty even to me. What I also like to do to kind of give me a little bit of support is I grab a little bit of scrap clay, kind of put it down, make a little dome, and put the bezel right on top, just so I can have a little bit of support in what I'm doing here. Alright, so I made sure where the eyes are. Switch to the bigger one. Go. Then what we'll do, make sure the eyes are even, because they're definitely not. So the next step is making the face. I like to go up towards the eye here. Make a little wiggle face. If you mess up, that's okay. You can use your finger or your blending tool to help you kind of fix that up. There you go. just kind of brush aside the little extra pieces. Also make sure you put the nose in. Pretty much just do 2 lines side by side. Just like that. Alright, so the next part is I use this tool. Blending tool, I'm guessing it's called. Flat blending tool. That sounds about right. Alright, I use this flat blending tool. And now we're gonna go and make the stitches. And you can make the stitches any way you like. I like to kind of make them all sloppy. Now just pretty much clean up the face a little bit, so I will be right back. And yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit, and yeah. Alright, now that I cleaned it up a bit, our next step is our black clay. So you use a little bit of black clay. What I do, I roll it between my fingers and I squish it. And I place it in to make sure it fits. It's a little bit too big, so I take a little bit away, squish it, and just keep on repeating until it can fit nicely in. Alright, after you're done doing that, you use your dotting tool, your little dot dot, and you squish it in to the eyeball. I think I might have used a little bit too much for you, so I'm going to try to take a little bit away. So I don't want it to overlap. I could always put more clay in, but once I squish it into the eyeball socket, I won't be able to take it out. At least I can't physically do it, so that looks like that's a bit better. So anyways, we squish it into the eyeball until it's the shape that you like. Alright, you might see a few little dots and stuff like that. That's okay, because if you glaze it, that will even itself out. So you don't need to worry about that. Alright, so we're almost done. So our next part, now you can do this 2 different ways. I prefer to do it this way, but you can also use your black clay, roll it out into like a very, very fine snake. Something like that, and then you can put it on there and kind of go do-do-do. like that, and then put the stitches on. But I really like the look where it's nice and smooth and you can actually feel the engrave into the clay. I prefer it this way. It's a bit more messy, but I love the end result. So how I do it is I get my chalk pastel, which now I'm already covered in it, and I get my little cutty knifey. Just scrape a bit off. Like so. Then I grab my brush and I got some water as well. I pretty much wet my brush a little bit, grab some of the pastels, just move you down a bit. That should be good right there. And I put it right in the crease. Now, like I said, it will be messy, but we have cleaner to fix that. So we will work on that and we'll be back. Also, don't forget the nose. And you repeat until it's the color that you prefer. Alright, now that that's done, you go and clean it. I have my rubbing alcohol. I think mine's about 70 proof. And you clean it until it's a lot of the excess is off. Alright, once this is clean, I shall be back. Also, another thing that you can use that I sometimes use is a baby wipe. And I dip it in the alcohol solution. And I just lightly wipe. And it helps take a lot of it off as well. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to work on this and I'll be back once it's all clean. Alright, now that it is exactly how I want it and it's all cleaned up, I even went over the mouth a couple of times as well, just to make sure that it's all the color is in there nicely. After you're done with that and after you're done cleaning it and making it exactly the way you want it, it's now time to bake. So, we'll be right back for that. Alright, now that I am back and I have baked the charm, I baked it for 20 minutes at 270. Just go by the instructions of your clay. I do it a little lower because of my oven. And yeah, now that it's all baked, it's all clean, it's ready to go, we do our final step, and that is glazing. So what I like to use to glaze is UV resin. I use this resin here, So we're just going to put a little bit in our container. Here's an old little paintbrush. And we glaze. Alright, now that it's all glazed, I'm gonna toss it in the UV light, and we shall be back. Alright, and we're all done. I love how this came out. It looks so cute, and because of the pearl clay, it's very glittery and it nicely glows in the dark. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Also, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you live in the Durham region area of Ontario, I will have a show at the Oshawa Public Library this Saturday, so November 2nd. Yeah, November 2nd. It will be at 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. The public library is having a Comic-Con. So it's called an OPL Fan Con. And it's going to be so much fun. I will have a booth there with all my charms. And there's a bunch of other stuff that is happening there as well. So there's going to be a bunch of different vendors there with all superhero-based charms, and not charms, but superhero-based stuff, I guess you can say. And you can also meet comic book creators. You can play video games there. I think they have a virtual reality thing there. You can win door prizes, you can get photos with some amazing characters. I think there's cosplay there. Also, it has to be like PG-13 related cosplay, because of course it's a library, so there is going to be kids there and stuff like that. But yeah, there's going to be cosplay, virtual reality, video games, a bunch of stuff. So it is going to be so much fun. So if you are in the area, once again, it's at the Oshawa Public Library. Come by and say hi. Come check it out. Like I said, I'll have a booth there as well, and there will be these little guys there. And so much more of my stuff. I am so excited. I have 6 more events this holiday season, so I will be posting all my events and everything on my Instagram and also on my Facebook page. I'll put all the links down below. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I just thought to let you guys know that there's an event coming up, so if you are interested, definitely check it out. I will see you guys on Saturday. And yeah, if you like these crafting videos, please make sure you smash the like button. If you want to see more of these videos, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Yeah, that's right, subscribe button. Also make sure you click on the notification bell for all notifications, so you know when any of my videos are coming up. That's pretty much it, guys. I hope you have a fantastic Halloween, and I shall see you guys later. Bye!